Hi, welcome to another episode of Rev on the Road. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I feel like gotta keep on stirring things up. And so I want to begin with just a little bit longer of a talk today where we actually explore the idea of what script are you writing for your life. And so I want to begin by doing a little bit of a guided meditation. And so if you will, just take a moment to relax yourself. I've got my little bowl from Doi Suthep, which is a temple up above Chiang Mai, Thailand. And so I want you to go ahead and listen to the sound of the chimes as you take a deep breath in. And then exhale, letting your eyes gently close. One more deep breath in. Exhale, letting your eyes relax further. And another deep breath as you inhale and exhale. Relaxing your forehead and any tension in your eyes, any tension in your face. And then just scan down through your body, releasing any tightly held muscles and just allowing yourself to relax gently into the chair or wherever you're sitting. And just feel the air touching your skin. Notice that there's not much separation, just maybe a gentle tickle on the surface of your skin. And then breathe in that air that fills your lungs and relaxes you even further. Now I want you to picture yourself walking along, and you come to a little opening. And you reach down and you pick up a little box that you see. And in that box, you open it and you find that it's a script of your life. Take this box and bring it back with you as you contemplate what kind of script that you wrote. And now as you hear the chime, bring your awareness back into the room, focusing once again with your eyes open. So I wanted to briefly share a mindfulness exercise to just get you into a little bit of a calming space as we talk about the script of your life. Because basically we are the creators of our world, our life. We are all experiencing our own movie that we have been co-author with. And we're co-authors with this universe, this energy all around us, because we couldn't do it on our own. We had to put our intentions out, and the energy of the universe activates it. And so I want you to think of whether you have created a drama, lots of events going on all the time where it's highly charged emotion. Maybe it's super sad and then super exciting in the next moment. Maybe it's an action movie where, once again, there's a whole lot going on. Impossible things happen just magically. I mean, like bridges are collapsing, but the hero tends to get over them in time. Maybe you've created a comedy where everything's a little bit lighter and you go through just lighthearted, laughing about what life presents to you. Perhaps your life is more of a horror movie. You like scary stuff, so you've created this whole highly charged, frightening script with lots of unpredictable things that are popping out at you all the time. And perhaps there's one last one, which I should include, is those love stories They call them rom-coms, I believe, romantic comedies, because they're always usually a little funny when you think about it. So I want you to just think about which script kind of comes to the forefront of your mind. Which one gives you a little bit of a resounding, yes, that's me. And so when you get that, or you have another option, maybe it's a combination. Maybe you're not just one comedy, but you've got a little drama going on as well. So it's a little, I don't know if you can mix horror and comedy. I'm sure you could. It's a macabre movie. So create whatever combinations that you want, but just become aware of it. And if you don't like certain things about it, perhaps you could integrate something different. Because what I've noticed in my life is that when I focus on dramatic events, like whether it's a health issue, whether it's a relationship issue, and I get caught up in the emotions of it, I tend to see a lot more drama coming out in it. And I know that some dramas are perfectly created, divine timing. They're there for a particular reason in my life. Well, everything is, but I can really see the connecting of the dots, how that particular dramatic event led to this, which led to this, which led to something else. And so ultimately, I bless whatever script that I'm writing, because you really can't get it wrong. You're on this planet, you're in this physical form to experience life as a physical human being with all the senses available to you. And so it's not whether it's going to be an Academy Award movie. You don't have to make the best movie out there, but you could make something that resonates authentically for you. And just sometimes being aware of that, being aware that you're the writer of it. Like Shakespeare said, all the world's a stage, and you create the characters. I mean, he did not say it exactly like that, but he did say it something similarly. So just be mindful as you go through your days and your weeks about, is this really something that I am proud to live through, or do I want to change the script? Maybe you have a little bit too high energy in there and you want to slow down a bit. Maybe you've got a little too much of a, as I said, scary horror movie going on, and you realize that you do have some choices. And so how you can reclaim your life, there's a couple ways to begin rewriting your script, is just by, first of all, awareness, giving your attention to something. And when you pull back your attention, you get less of that. So it's kind of this little dance that we do in life where what we feed is activated with our focus, our energy. Quantum physics even points this out further, where what you focus on, you accelerate, you expand it. And so when you think about your stories of your life, the ones that you keep repeating, the events, when somebody you see after you haven't seen them in a while comes up and asks you how you are, what part of your script do you share right away? Do you share the same dramatic thing? Or do you share maybe the comedy part of it? So just notice what you're activating by talking about it, by thinking about it, and just even by going back into the memory of it. You tend to re-energize something when you delve back into those memories. The mind doesn't know the difference between something actually occurring and something that it's just thinking of or remembering. So the mind will, and the body reacts to whatever you're giving it mentally through the pictures that you're creating. So for me, I don't like horror. I like comedy and love stories and a little bit of drama, a little bit of action. So I kind of begin to pave the way, pre-paving my day by meditating in the morning, thinking about what I want to create, and then moving forward, visualizing it, seeing the events unfolding perfectly. And this is where it's important to not get too specific with your movie, though, because there's a director that's really kind of creating it all, and that's the universe, whatever higher power you want to label it as, God, energy, divine source. That is the ultimate director that is orchestrating all the parts of the movie so that everything works out for you. Yes, we have Hollywood productions if we want them, or we could have more of that European movie where you kind of wonder what's going on a lot. Not quite sure, but you know, ultimately it's fun to watch. So I want to leave you with that today, of putting you back in charge of being the script writer, the visionary of your movie. And just know that at any point you can begin to re-shift, as my propped up phone is having to shift itself right now, because shift does happen in every movie. Thank you so much for listening today, and just know that whatever you're writing is perfect.